In this video, I'm training with Mellow Mike again. Mellow Mike, I have a video on with him on the channel, I believe when he was a white belt and a blue belt, and now he's a purple belt, and he's been going through the ranks rather quickly in the jiu-jitsu terms. I'd say it's only been a few years, and he is a legit purple belt, and very technical. So everything he does is, I call him Mellow Mike. I hit him with the tripod there. He tried to do a berimbolo back take. Everything he does is technical and smooth. And he was like that from the beginning. So I'll put that was a good guard pass. I'll put some links in the description. So here he catches me with the reverse triangle, which comes in really handy after someone's passed your guard. Here, when he rolled me over, I had to tap. So excellent work on his part. Again, no effort. He didn't punch me in the face. He didn't kick me in the head. He very eloquently trapped me in the triangle. And I remember when I first learned that, I hit it on a blue belt that was giving me a hard time when I was a blue belt at Marcelo's. So great work on his part. So he is a big, young, strong guy, very strong, lifts heavy weight at the gym, and but rolls with just technique. So, he could bench press me. There's probably a lot he could do. And, I notice he really gives everyone the business, guys that are bigger and stronger than me. And he just tries to stay technique driven. So he doesn't try to overpower me, even if that leads to getting dominated. And that domination leads to better technique. There, he said that was a good move. See, I went to mount, and then when he tried to hook my leg, I jumped over to the other side to avoid any leg entanglement, any type of half guard. Here I have my hip flattened to his hip, so it's kind of hard for him to get his guard back. Also, he's a big guy, and he's an inverter. So there, I tried to go for the darce, and he inverted. And I bailed. So he tries to match technique for technique. He doesn't use a lot of strength. At the same time, he's not going to let me submit him. If I pass his guard or I start going through a submission chain, he will use strength to avoid the submission. But he plays in a light manner, and I feel like it really developed his skill. He's the perfect example of what I've been saying about going easier and just developing your skill. Finding the answers in the jiu-jitsu. Get put into bad situations. Let your guard get past. It's not the end of the world. If you notice, he does that very casually. He's great at the rolling back take. I've seen him do rolling back take over and over on people. So here I'm fishing for the darce again. And again, he countered with the rolling back take. And I bailed. So this is a really good technical round. Here I'm threatening a toe hold. I'm doing it in a very obvious way to get a reaction from him. I wasn't really trying to finish it. So here I'm going for like the knee slice, knee cut. He's got a knee shield. I'm threatening a bogus wrist lock there. But as you could see, I'm just changing angles, and that leads to a guard pass. I bring my knee to his waist. He tries to turn away. And I'm looking for possible control of that left arm for an Americana, Kimura, to make a threat. So he reaches across with his right arm to save himself, which he's not doing because he doesn't want to fall into the armbar trap. And that left his left arm open. And even though he's much stronger than me, I was still able to finish the Kimura there because he wasn't trying to save it with his other arm. And I think that was because he was avoiding my step over armbar. So I said something to the effect of, "Did you let me get that?" Because he's so good. But he said he didn't, and he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't patronize me like that. So again, as you could see, when I'm starting to get the guard passed, he inverts, and he's really good at it. And it's making me good at avoiding it. So the round before this, I was with purple belt Chris. He's also a very tough purple belt. So there he's trying to pull me into the triangle. If you find value in my content, you want to help support the channel, I have a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, or you could pick up that Rashguard in shorts through the X Marshall link. If you use code Jits over 50, it's 15% off. So there he did a good job in trying to off-balance me into the triangle, but I had a good wrist control to avoid it, and now I'm looking for that knee cut again. And I get it. I jump to the other side, and I'm able to almost take his back. There I looked for a dummy sweep, and that ended the round. Thank you for watching. Please like, share. If you haven't already, subscribe. More to come with Mellow Mike.